So I just heard, Donald Trump, the president of United States, the current president of United States, uh, stating that daycare, Medicare, and all those things are not none of his business, and it's a big country. They are just involved in war. So I think the only person Donald Trump is taking care of is Benjamin Netanyahu. Okay, because whenever Netanyahu walks up to Donald Trump to ask for a check, he readily, provide him with $100 billion check without asking what would be the, you know, output of it. Why, what would be, what will come out of it, and how the people of America will be benefit with it. So he's just, he just readily sends the soldiers, the American soldiers onto a mission to fight Iran. Okay, and it's the people of Iran, or the people of the soldiers of America, they are readily losing their lives for Israel actually. Okay, not because of America, not because this fight belongs to America, but because Netanyahu was threatened by the uh, you know leadership that was there in Iran. So just to satisfy uh, you know the I must say the need of Benjamin Netanyahu. Donald Trump just angrily states that okay, we are sending our soldiers to fight with Iran. So and further he says that some Obama, okay, the previous president, he provided $10 billion, okay, as aid or whatever to people of to the government of Israel. I'm sorry, the government of Iran. But no one is questioning him that he provided $100 billion. Okay, that's 10 times the amount. Okay, that Barack Obama might have provided. Okay, I'm not sure whether he provided or not because we still have to go through a fact check on what he has said. But he readily provided like $100 billion check to Benjamin Netanyahu to fight his war. Okay, so I'm not sure whom to blame because instead of taking care of his own people, the people of America, Donald Trump is putting all his money uh, to support Benjamin Netanyahu for his cause, whatever just or unjust it is. Okay, either it be killing in Gaza, because Trump wants to create a Trump empire when he retires, and he's taking constant money from Gulf countries, 2.5 trillion, 5 trillion, from them. So just to later invest it in Gaza and develop his Trump empire and further expand it. Even it has been stated that his family members, his own son-in-law, has profited, like billions of dollars from Gulf countries. So I don't know what kind of government he's running. I think he's again a private. He still works as a private businessman, and not concerned about the citizen of the United States of America. Earlier, we have heard the issue of TSA, the employees who were receiving half, paychecks. So instead of providing them with the salaries, Donald Trump is, you know, he's providing paychecks to Netanyahu as if he provided a key, the key, not a key, the key of USA to Benjamin Netanyahu, stating that you are just most invited to USA. Now you have full control of USA. I don't understand why the policies of United States of America are being governed by Israel. Is was it like always, or am I just seeing some new things happening in United States of America. So I'll let the people of United States of America decide whether it's the correct thing, or whether this thing is in their favor, or because I think the people are cheering that uh, about the war, that Iran is being hit by US forces and everything. But is it actually, are the people of United States of America being profited in any way, apart from watching it on their televisions and cheering for their government who is fighting a war for Israel? So I think we all can use our brains. And secondly, he's just dictating everyone. Trump is dictating everyone that recently he said to Spain that we'll use your airspace without your concern, and who will stop us? So is it like he's like some kind of new gangster that has come into a picture, or he's a mobster. He doesn't sound like a president. Okay, he doesn't sound like a president of a the oldest democracy that is there on the on this planet. He sounds more like a mobster, you know, just dictating terms. And even he's not just dictating terms, he's just you know making his own people go crazy by putting all kind of stupid stuff on the wall of United States of America, his picture with a crown. I mean, these people selected you. Okay, these are the same people who selected you. Either you say that you have come by some foul means, okay, that even when the people voted for someone else, you just changed it, uh, the decision, and it's your dictatorship now. Okay, or either if you have come with the votes of these people, then you should be responsible for you know their benefits, instead of focusing on what are the benefits that you can provide to Israel. I think it's the people of USA who should decide. So I leave it to you people, and you have the right, to decide what's actually right for you. And plus, this is the statement issued by Donald Trump when he clearly declined to provide any amount of money to United Nations, healthcare, United Nation Health Council, whatever they have. Okay, so he clearly, mentioned that he won't be provided any money. He won't be providing any money to the United Nation Health Council, and he withdrew from that committee, stating that USA is putting a lot of money that the people of United States of America should be receiving instead. And now today he gives a statement that he's not providing that to even to the United States people of United States of America. And Israel and USA were the two countries that only voted in the United Nations, stating that people does not have the right to eat. They does not have the right to food, you know have food. Okay, that's it's the only country. So it's not just the people of other countries that does not have the right to have food, but it applies for even his own country, that is United States of America. So if you are living in United States of America, and if you are dying, okay, so the government of United States of America is not responsible for your health care, for your food, and for all those things. So he is not just only making things difficult for the world, but also making things difficult for its own people. And he says that he wants to make MAGA, make America great again. What kind of great America he's making? By launching wars onto different countries, and building his own empire, a Trump empire. So he is. I told you, in the very starting that he's not making any manga. He's just making a manga, okay, and he's just fucking everyone that he can, okay. He let the kids in the Cuba hospital die, and they he says that they don't have there should be no supplies of petroleum or anything to Cuba, and later just only later allowed Russia to send some oil, and after Mexico retaliated, stating that that's not how things work in the world, and after that only he allowed Russia, stating that okay, you provided now and later we will see, once we'll be over with Iran, then we'll be killing more people in Cuba. Okay, so he's just he's a killmonger basically. So he's not a president, he's a killmonger. So you give him a contract, okay, like Israel will give him a contract, and he'll just go ahead killing people wherever Israel will want. So I don't understand that for whom he is working, for the people of United States of America, or for the people of Israel, or for Benjamin Netanyahu. So who exactly is he working for? Who exactly elected him? Was it the Israel who tempered with the election and made him the president of United States of America? So it's a great thought, on which people of United States of America should be thinking on, that are their votes actually being counted? So it's a big question. I think the people should be asking. So again, it's a clueless road which the world is traveling under the leadership of President Donald Trump of United States of America, because he's threatening everyone across the globe. He's threatening France. He's threatening Spain. He's threatening Europe. He has threatened Japan. Okay, so there is no country left on this planet whom he has not threatened. Okay, he has threatened Gulf countries. He's already with war uh, with the United States. With I'm sorry, Iran, and with the United States of America. So he's actually with war with the people of United States of America. So he's cheering for the opposition leaders when they die or being killed. So he cheers that wow, it's wonderful that he died. Okay, so he's. I mean, I have seen people having political differences. You know, across the world, there are so many countries where democracy is there, and I have seen political differences being there between rivalry parties. But this kind of behavior, like cheering up, uh, and that too being a president, if this kind of act would have done by someone from his party, at a lower level, it could have been understood that okay, that person, he might have, so he wants to grow, okay, because that is why he's doing that. But he's already sitting at the most supreme position of where he can be, and still he's behaving like he wants to go further up. I don't know. Further up is only heaven. So if he wants to go, then we can arrange for it. So if he's that willing, so that's the reason I was saying that I'm what people of America, like they were like